MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Boston Red Sox.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Chris Sale will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big-time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Vasquez recovers. The throw to first is in time, one down.
In the second spot tonight, first baseman Steven
stepping into the box,
Gonzalez.
Steven Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Gonzalez stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his first year at the big league level. The windup and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield. 2 down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a fastball just a bit high. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter. Into the corner and slicing foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Xander Bogaerts will be next. 3-2 pitch. Here's a called strike 3 on the corner.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it. 1-1. To 1-2 now. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Change up in for a strike.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
2 out, nobody on. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Ramirez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Little tapper down the third baseline. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Martinez at second. Ramirez at first. 2 out in the inning. Tapped down the line. Valbuena with the bare hand. How about that? He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Chris Young, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is high and outside for a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 34, James McCann.
So striding in, James McCann, lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the third base line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Hard hit ball to second. Harrison has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting 7th, center fielder.
So coming to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bottom of the second here with no score. Count even now at 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2 swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 8th, second baseman
Josh Harrison stands in, trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Luis Valbuena now, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Luis Valbuena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a strike. Missed with a slider.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Valbuena with a 2-2 count now. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 0 for 11. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. And the changeup is way low that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Two and two, the count to Cole Calhoun. Two is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Now batting, Georgia.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Valbuena, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One ball, 1 strike to count. And there he goes, goes towards second. This is on the ground over to first. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. And he's safe.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts coming on, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Trout, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Count is 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Lays off 2-2 now.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Line towards center field. Trout patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off for ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun is right there as he takes it for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Justin Upton comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Chris Young, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On the first, and Young is retired here, 2 away.
The catcher, number 34, James McCann.
At the plate, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Two and 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Ian Kinsler would be next. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels are gone in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. pitch on the way. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Two balls and two strikes to Hanley Ramirez. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's one away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fly ball out toward right field. On the move is Calhoun. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
The 3-1. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping up now, Jackie Bradley Jr., man at first after the 2-out walk. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Josh Harrison stands in, as he'll take a look at ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Valbuena's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ian Kinsler will be the one to get things started when we come back. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Angels, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Luis Valbuena now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike two. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it. There's Harrison for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Angels held in check there. Halfway home, still no score. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Christian Vasquez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Xander Bogaerts will be next. And 3-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. This will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Matt Shoemaker, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Matt Shoemaker.
J.D. Martinez will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Shoemaker comes set. 0-2 on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Bogarts stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in the switch hitter, Steven Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
1 out, nobody on. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. As a look, now the pitch.
Nope,
missed with a slider.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Runners on the move for second. Hit hard to short. Bogart's on the slide. What a play. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. And that's ball 4, so Upton will take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Young. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Angels strand a couple. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And now a pitch on the way. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Two balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he hits one on a line to left field. Well, this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Seventh inning coming up now in game one as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready for another shot now. James McCann. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a full count for James McCann. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Sale has a play. 1 away.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Rounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Count still full, 3-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and low here, ball one.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Cole Calhoun waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. His first homer here in the series. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Into the box, Josh Harrison. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 0 for 5. First pitch on its way. Drilled to the right side. Kinsler's got it. Flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shoemaker steps into his windup. Here it is on 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. There is Valbuena. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. 7 complete here tonight, and it's 1-0 Boston. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He was a double play victim last time around.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that "what have you done for me lately" world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Tyler Thornburg is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg. The batter, number 2, shortstop.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. Into the box now, Steven Gonzalez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is retired. Well, the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, all even at 1 apiece. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump. But this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 1-0 home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Bogarts over at second. Martinez at first with no outs. The 1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Mookie Betts. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kinsler to his right. He has it. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Here's Justin Upton now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit hard towards center. On a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Chris Young. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now the 2-1. Chopper foul. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, James McCann.
So a big moment in the ball game here. James McCann, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in, Ian Kinsler. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Benintendi racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Matt Barnes enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Here's Luis Valbuena now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Standing in, Cole Calhoun. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, batting at an even .400.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
McCann, the runner at third. Kinsler on second. Calhoun on at first with 2 down. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Hit ball to second. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 2-1 Angels. Blake Parker comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Ready for another chance. Andrew Benintendi hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
From the stretch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's 1 for 3. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. One out, nobody on. And that one stayed up a little high. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. Here it is, the 3-0. He's in there for strike one.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners on first with one down. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Calhoun, but he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game. But it hops over, and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Set, here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Now the 1-0. Splits the plate for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Two pitch just missed. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
The batter, third
So
baseman.
digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So stepping in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Liner towards second. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Halos jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Matt Shoemaker is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final